What is going on with all of my living, breathing, walking people of the planet and or the non? I am D Venom, along with my feathered friends. You are all tuned into Raising Vibrations Podcast. I hope all of my people of the planet, especially my people of addiction and or functioning addicts, are staying on that straight and narrow and doing everything possible to elude psychic vampires, negative energies, including podbean trolls and scallywags from one's lives. We all should know by now that those particular elements only take away from our energies and our vibrations. If we could elude them at all costs, we have done our own selves some justice. And with that being said, let's get into tonight's episode, starting now. All right, you guys, as mentioned, I am D Venom, along with feathered friends. Anytime that I foreshadow my feathered friends at the beginning of my recordings, I'm pretty much indicating that I am at home recording the content for you guys and not across the street and or elsewhere. So in a nutshell, I am at home with my feathered friends who are on the left side of me in their cage, knocked the fuck out. I don't have them covered at this particular point, and I may not cover them for tonight. But I do have on a red light and a bright amber colored light that's next to their cage. And it's not affecting them at all. They're sleeping through this damn light. Okay, these birds are tired. They have entertained themselves all day today. From the time I wake up in the morning, which is around 3:30, 4:30, 5 o'clock at the latest a.m., that's when I get ready for work. These birds are going off if I don't have them covered. And I can be at work and check my cam, which is not a hidden cam. You can see the motherfucker clear as day. But I can be at work checking that, and these birds will be going off. I don't have to be at work checking my cam. I could be somewhere else after work, checking my cam, and these birds will be going off. They rarely give themselves a break. And I'm surprised their throats don't be hurting, because they're that loquacitive. But I was watching a video on YouTube before I got these four in regard to things to have for your parakeets, including toys, fresh water, things of that nature. And the main thing that they were mentioning having is a cover for your parakeets. Because, you may want that peace and quiet, and you may not get that if you don't cover them every now and then. I had a parakeet, and I told you guys this back in my middle school years, and it was just her, Sky. And she didn't make that much noise. And I didn't bother to cover her at all. She's seen every motherfucking thing. And, but that was a whole different story. As I said, she was to herself. She was a singular bird. This is not the case. I have four of these motherfuckers. And, they're all of them, are loquacitive in their own way, especially Bullet and Little Man. They go the fuck off. And, I wonder if Bullet and Little Man are males that are trying to attract the females. Either way it goes, they're very loquacious, and, I wouldn't have it any other way. If they were quiet and didn't do shit like, entertain themselves and, stuff like that, I would be concerned. The fact that they're some lively birds, makes me happy. And hopefully they're like this for years to come, because they keep my vibrations raised and, keep me on the straight and narrow to a degree. And I love it. Anyway, moving on from that, I told you guys a while back about a Dollar Tree situation that I experienced, and I followed up on that. Now, in a nutshell, I went to this Dollar Tree that is freshly built on North 32nd Street here in Phoenix, Arizona. And I believe the address is 4552 North 32nd Street, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, when I went there, I walked past the hiring event table that they had set up, right before you walk in the main doors of the Dollar Tree. And now my whole goal was to get there, get what the fuck I was getting, get the fuck up out of there and go on about my business. I wasn't worried about the hiring table or event at that particular time, but I was curious about them, about knowing if they were hiring or not. Anyway, I didn't notice the table until I got ready to leave the Dollar Tree. But before I left, I was having a conversation with the cashier, and I asked them, were they hiring, still not knowing that table, was set up outside with the big "we're hiring" sign on it. Anyway, the lady that I spoke with looked for their boss, who wasn't available at that time. They had left the front and went to the back. Anyway, the lady ended up, answering the question for me and basically told me that they weren't doing any hiring at that particular time. Other stores are. And, I played race card because, for one, I didn't see any melanin working in this particular Dollar Tree. And I felt like they wanted it to remain that way. And they pretty much discouraged me in regard to, filling out an application. But anyway, in a nutshell, I wanted to follow up with the situation and see if they were really hiring or not. So I waited, to call the next day and speak to someone in regard to that hiring table and some of everything else that was set up out there. And were they, really hiring or not? Come to find out, they weren't hiring. When I called, there was a young man that answered the phone, and we talked briefly for a second, and I asked them, were they hiring? I seen the hiring table set up, blah, 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 blah. And come to find out, like I told y'all, they weren't hiring. So I guess, the hiring event table and all of that setup paid off because they got what they wanted, and that was, I guess, a handful of employees to fulfill those gaps. But anyway, it wasn't nothing bad, you guys. So that was just me playing race card. But, in a nutshell, it's a decent Dollar Tree to go to. Once they get everything stocked up in there, it will be a nice Dollar Tree to venture to, aside from the one that I always go to, which is a little bit more ratchet than this one, which is further down on Bell. Anyway, my day was fantastic. I continue to receive good compliments from individuals, and the angelic realm was speaking to me as well in the form of receipts. At work, it was, the usual work day, feeding the kids and whatever else the case may be. But my work crew, we are, I don't know, we're an interesting bunch, to say the least. The Spanish Queen admitted that, they listen to my podcast, on an intermittent basis. And I appreciate the love. I appreciate the fact that, how can I say it? They, are supporting, in their own little way. And, I this is what I want, is y'all form of support, because it keeps me going. So by them telling me that, it just kind of boosted my confidence. And then we started talking about me and this voice that I have. And, they were just like, yeah, you have this voice and blah, 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 is soothing and yada, yada, yada. And not only did the Spanish Queen give me a compliment in regard to my voice and things of that nature, another coworker of mine, we were in the conversation and, we were talking and, we were talking about something serious that I won't expound here. But, they were like, have you ever thought, have anyone ever told you that you need to be a therapist? And, I've been told that, that I can be a therapist, and I am a therapist in my own right. I have my peer support specialist certificate. I'm just not working in that field due to a lot of the protocol that comes with the territory. But anyway, that was a compliment, that I took to heart because, if I worked I've already worked towards it. It's just a matter of getting into the field. But I am, thankful for those, hold on, you guys. Oh, let me put that on mute in regard to my notifications. That's the Russian. Yes, honey, the Russian is, we're still corresponding with each other. I'm not sure if this is a twin flame or not, but, it sure the fuck feels like it. Anyway, yeah. So those compliments boosted my self-esteem even more than what the fuck it was boosted yesterday. Anyway, after work, I went to run a couple of errands, and I went to Fry's, and I also went to Aldi's. Now, I told you guys every Friday at work, we bring food, regardless if we cook it at home or if we go buy that shit, we bring it to work and we eat it and we fuck it up, 'cause we some hungry motherfuckers at work. We fuck up the school food. We fuck up your food. We fuck up, child, we just fuck it up. Okay. Anyway, I wanted to make leek and potato soup for my own damn self. And I also wanted to make leek and potato soup for my work crew. I have 10 pounds of motherfucking potatoes, all aside from the ones that I boiled the other day, which was about a good 4 or 5 of them. But anyway, when I make a 10-pound bag of leek and potato soup, I like to add, at least 2 big size leeks to a 10-pound bag of potatoes. And, I cook the whole leek. I don't, some people say not to cook the more fibrous green part of the leek, save that for vegetable stock. I can do that too, but, I find it to be more flavorful when you add all of the leek. And it cooks down and softens up. So I don't know what people are tripping about, but anyway, I cook it all, and I get all that flavor, and I want my coworkers to try it out in regard to my version of leek and potato soup. Anyway, the leeks, not the potatoes, but the leeks that Fry's had, they were organic leeks, and that's not a problem. The problem that I had with these leeks are they were skinny. They look like little horse dicks. That's what they remind me of. I'm sorry to describe them like that, but they had this little head thing to them and this long little shaft thing, and they were just little leeks. And I'm just like, this is not going to fulfill a 10-pound bag of potatoes. I would have to buy at least 5 of them motherfuckers. And shit, they were $3, and I can't think of the change amount in regard to, pounds. You may as well round it out to $4 and something a pound for these leeks. And, it just wasn't worth buying, So I ended up asking, one of the workers, when do they get a produce delivery? And come to find out, they get a produce delivery pretty much on a daily basis, which comes early in the morning. So I told them that I plan on making this leek and potato soup by Thursday. And, they reassured me that, they should have a shipment of leeks in by then. I even had them check in the back, to see if they were, bigger size leeks, but, what they had is what they had. So I'm hoping by Thursday or tomorrow, they will have, leeks of a better size so that I can make this soup for myself and my coworkers. Anyway, I bought a total of probably 4 or 5 items, and I paid for those items. And when I received my receipt, it was the angelic number 1155. And I'm just like, okay, here we go. We're continuing on with this positive energy. I received it at work, and I'm receiving it now via the universe, and, in the form of a receipt. And I'm just, oh my God, I need to really focus and get my shit together in regard to a lot of different things. Well, not a lot, just a handful of things. Because if I can just get it right in regard to this one particular thing that's just really getting on my nerves, then and follow the guidance of these angelic numbers, I would be so far in life. It would just be unbelievable how far in life that I would be if I can just get it right in regard to, this one thing, and just follow it get it right in regard to this one thing, and just stay focused and just follow the guidance of the angelic realm. Anyway, I received 1155, and after, wait, hold on. No. Okay. I received angelic number 1155, and then I went to go check my EBT balance, and it was another angelic number, 422. And I'm just like, oh my God, this couldn't be a better time, considering I'm receiving all of these highly vibrational positive energies already. And then the universe, just instills it even more by, I don't know if instill is the right word, but I'm using it any motherfucking way. But the universe instills even more positive energies in my life by, showing me these angelic numbers on this damn receipt. Anyway, I held off on buying the Leeks at Fry's, and I took my ass to Aldi's. Now, as long as I've been shopping at Aldi's, considering, Aldi's, was a Midwestern store, and I grew up in the Midwest, I never seen Leeks. And, I went there to score Leeks, and come to find out they don't have them. But I ended up buying some stuff anyway. And once again, I paid for about maybe 4 or 5 items total. And I received another angelic number, which is 1114. This is my total from Aldi. And I've received angelic numbers from this particular Fry's and this particular Aldi's once before, or maybe twice before. But I was really shocked that I received another angelic number receipt. And I looked into angelic number 1155. And it was basically telling me that I need to get more spiritual. I need to be more grounded. One means new beginnings. I need to quit, bullshitting with my damn life, and, take stuff more seriously. Even the angelic realm is telling me you can be a lot further in life if you would just grow the fuck up and, elude certain things out of your life, including dirty dick scallywags. And, just remain focused on what you need to remain focused on, and take these guidances from the spiritual realm a lot more seriously than what the fuck you have been. And, what better time could that message have came to me, considering I have been a little impetuous with my time, in regard to giving that time away to people, places, and things that are not serving my higher good. Anyway, I need to further look into these numbers that I received from the angelic realm and go from there. But yes, you guys, this phenomenon in regard to the angelic realm and these, I'm not even doing anything, except trying to remain as positive as I possibly can motherfucking be. And, everything seems like it's coming to me, these good energies in regard to People are coming to me. Good energies in regard to places are coming to me, and good energy in regard to things are coming to me. It's just a matter of putting this energy that I put into shit that don't matter in my life into the things that truly matter to, in my life. And, shit, it was like my therapist said before, our relationship kind of came crumbling down. I'm going to be unstoppable, and I'm already unstoppable to a degree. I'm a former addict, so to speak, and I've surpassed addiction in my own various ways. I surpassed homelessness. I surpassed the street life, the sex industry, being molested. I've surpassed a lot of different things, and I've come all this way of being a part of VoicePenis.com magazine, getting my license back after that motherfucking DUI, January 18th of 2024. I'm doing it. And it may not seem like I'm doing big things to a lot of people, but I am doing it. A lot of people, and I'm not comparing apples to oranges, but a lot of people that are in my shoes wish that they could, 21 time of the recording, wish that they could, be as far as I am right now, considering, they're probably still well in the matrix. And again, I'm not here to compare apples to oranges because, my life can come crumbling down at any point in time. But I'm just, yeah. So I am going to hopefully meditate tonight so that I can put some energies towards some good positive things and plan my day for tomorrow. I'm going to mentally plan my day for tomorrow. That is going to be a phenomenal motherfucking day, just like the past couple of days have been, and go from there. But anyway, I just wanted to share this, I just wanted to share with you guys, the fact that, even though I realize it, but I don't, I'm incorporating this secret in my life the best way that I possibly can. And if remaining positive and in alignment and, whatever the case may be, is what I need to do in order to get what I need from the universe, then so be it. Even though I know it's going to be a difficult fucking task. It's not, it's, oh my God, it's not hard to explain, but it is, especially when, and never mind, I'm going to end this content and, get some things done. But anyway, you guys, y'all continue having those phenomenal days, weeks, months, and years. I told you guys, the year 2025 is going to be the year of the motherfucking Scorpios, or the year of the underdogs. The underdogs are about to come out on top. Just stay on that straight and narrow. Keep that mind right. Don't get distracted so easily, and don't let people steal your dreams, because there are vampires out there, narcissists, haters, that will try to sweep the rug underneath your feet. But if you stand firm on that motherfucking rug and put all your weight and power on it, there's no way that no one can slip anything from underneath your motherfucking feet, because your feet are well planted on it. Anyway, with that being said, I am going to end this. Lots of LLS, love, light, and support of not only oneself, but each other. And until my next episode, y'all be good, and namaste.